Look at this. I'm trying to sign on here, and it says the server refused the connection. Jeez. I guess I've done something that Google doesn't want to take the blame for. Well, I'm making a war, you know? That's all there is to it. It changes every 30 seconds. I'm making a war. Because I understand about what Islam says. And they claim that there will be peace when this God, this liberty, this freedom in America is dead. And they'll have peace because then there will be nothing to say in regards about the wrongs that they bring on to this world. They made up this Sharia law, named it Sharia law, and these very perverse people made these rules in here where they can murder your wives and get it replaced. You can murder your children and it's okay. Have some more. And you can rape other people that aren't of your faith and do whatever you want with them. Sell them as slaves. And you can rape. You can have sex with their babies even, and until they die. And then I guess you just go get a fresh one. Now this is what kind of peace that they will have, so they can attain and just have their way with this world that God made for us. You know, and this is everybody, because we have that God gene inside of us. If those people don't have that God gene inside of them, that means they are very evil indeed. They're alien made some way. They're not for us. They're only for themselves. So this is the kind of peace that there will be if they even came close to doing what they want. But you see, there can only be peace in this world now. Thank you for letting me know that when this Islam and these mullahs, or whoever these people are that control and are brainwashing the Muslim people and rearing them to go kill this freedom, and that will give them their freedom to rape and murder and pillage and come as they go, doesn't matter. That is what I'm talking about. That's what we need to understand. We need to block this. We need to take it out. And if they kill it here in America, that's it for the world. You know, Americans, we need to kill it over there. It needs to be killed over there while it can be killed over there. And it's just stamp out, burn out its complete roots so it can be no more. Because there's nothing to it. That God, that being born of Christ and having Christ's Spirit, what it tells and what it gives to me to tell to others, to live and love and smile with others and just be free. But there are rules that we live by, and killing, someone, your wife, someone, your neighbor, you take a fancy to their kids, they're not of our religion, we can rape their little girls, and we can sell them? Are you kidding me? Now, that somebody would fall for a deal like that has to be nothing but an animal. Evil. As the day the father of all lies was tossed down on earth. And we come from such a not good place, and not good feeling, and not good behaviors as should have been. And this is our journey here, is to turn this world, this earth, into God's heaven, so that His will be on earth as it is in heaven. And it's the way we have to look at it and think of it and make it become that. And drilling out the mullahs, if that's their actual name, of those creatures over there that are brainwashing and controlling all the Muslims and trying to run the world and are running the world in places. Let's stamp out this right where it needs to be. As old Barney would say, let's nip it right in the bud. It's a little late on that. We need to catch up and get that bud nipping and be done with these people. And perhaps the Muslims, if that is gone, that's not seeding, it's not feeding, it's not pushing any longer, then maybe the Muslims can after through, they're going to have to go to FEMA camps and be, have that training. You got to be reimbursed, I mean, it's just so horrible. What they do when they debrief, they need to be debriefed from all the crap that they've had to live through. And some people are in there so long, so old, that that's all that's in their mind, is to kill us. And there's words in there and phrases in that book they read and learn from that gives them the right that it's okay to lie if it's just for them and their cause. And we know who the father of all lies is. That's who they're talking about. That's who they're praying to. And, people, we need to nip this in the bud. We need to come to this understanding. I'm coming to this understanding. I want you to come to that understanding. Tell somebody so we can all come to this understanding. And it's a come together moment. As like when I wrote about the Paul Revere run, it's just not one. It's everyone becoming two. And let's nip that in the bud. And even if this begins and has to start with a president, it's affiliated with these people. He's appointing offices to their people. And it's infiltration. They will kill us by being infiltrated. And that's exactly what he's having done. So, brothers and sisters, that one's got to go, including all the Muslims, to the FEMA camps, the mosques, the fortified forts are building to hide in when they start battling and trying to kill us all. They will be taken down. And hopefully we can save a lot of those people in Christ so they be born again and understand that things are forgiven, but life can't be continued living as they have been taught and doing. That is totally wrong. You just stop doing those things, and you love one another. You love our Father. You love our God, the Creator of all, number one. And we're supposed to love each other, our neighbors. Just love each other. And then all the rest of the commandments don't even matter. They don't even need to be there because it'll never be thought of, because we'll be loving everyone. There's something is really wrong with that. If you can't stand that, if you can't see that, if you don't understand, just go shoot yourself right now. Just go put yourself out of your misery would be the best way, for all concerned parties. We'll take care of your bodies. They'll be placed in a grave. You got your name. If you like it buried there, we'll just keep your name and stuff around your area so we know who you are, and we'll put your name on your graveside. I mean, how easy do you want it, Because you'll have to be killed if you don't get real and come on and let us reach in and feel this Christ Spirit that comes into everyone. And it needs to be to everyone, and everyone needs to understand that comes to everyone and feel it. And we do through our work and our day when we go outside, we're still in it. We never leave it. We're always there. And you're driving down the road, we're always there. Never leave it. Just let it stay. And don't turn on some whatever kind of words that can twist and defame that. That's what makes it evil. That's why the Muslims think they can come over here, We need to just turn this stuff off and just get right with the Father and Christ's way. And there can be some party, I'm sure, in some degree, but it's got to be within reasons, to where there's no driving and DUIs and people getting killed like that. That has to go. You can't be doing that. That's just not. It isn't it. It isn't anything for anyone. I think the bars should start having hotels built into them and having rooms, not for prostitution, but these are people that through a security lock and area, they're too drunk to really drive home and can't get a ride or anything. We'll put them in there and, they'll be charged accordingly, and then they'll be let go when they can drive and they're safe and they won't go kill anyone. I don't see anything wrong with that. People, we need to get moving, you know. We need to show Islam that, you know, we're not for them or any of their behaviors or made up laws and Shahira. God, the Christ Spirit, lives in us all. You hear that name, the Christ Spirit just comes in, and you try to live accordingly with those words, and it grows. The Christ Spirit grows in us, and it's just contagious. Don't be angry. Don't get excited, because you go out there tomorrow and, like the song, it may all just be just a dream. What, Jimmy Thompson or something? Tommy Thompson? Well, good night and peace to all. Let's get with Christ, Spirit, and love. It's very important.